Welcome folks to the second section, Tomb Raider. And this time I play with commentary. Well, this part of the game already starts with two lions. I know they don't really look like lions, but they are supposed to be. And of course the first thing you should do is stand on this platform as those two lions cannot reach you here. That passage is nice to note. It leads to a secret passage, and getting up there is not the hard part, but the secret passage itself is, it's actually more trouble than it's worth, so I'll skip that. So let's push to open the door there. Well, inside are two monkeys. I can just safely say that word. This is not the Discworld game in which you immediately get your head bumped for saying it. Yes, I hear them. Two gorillas to be more precise. Come out there. And there are the monkeys, and all they do is monkey around. Well, a third monkey will pop up here later. And down here is a different monkey. One carrying Magnus. Well, he's probably gone now, to never appear in that spot again. At least that's what I hope. That monkey is a French kind of monkey, and he is called Pierre Dupont. And he'll be annoying me in all the levels here in Greece, with the notable exception of Palace Midas. And he is also the final boss of the Greek section. Anyway, I've opened the door to the next section of this level. This is a small intro section. The true level is actually to come later. I should have pressed the jump button more precisely. Let's practice a bit. That's the way to do it. Shut up, you stupid monkey. Be glad that I'll let you live. Well, let's see. Yeah, I should be able to make it. Let's aim a bit. And that was just stupid. Well, thankfully there is not a time limit on that door. And that's how you do that. Let's see if I can reach the secret passage here. It takes a lot of practice. My apologies, something went a bit wrong when recording that. Let's make another save game just here to be sure. That wasn't the way to do it. Let's try it again. It requires perfect timing. And this time I made it. Trust me, when I tried this secret passage for the first time, it took me hours to master it. So 2 times was actually pretty short if I don't count that time that the recording messed up. And I forgot the secret passage up there. Well, I'm not going to load the game to put that one right. So let's say that makes 2 secret passages missed. And this is the main part of St. Francis Valley. Yes, that deep shaft and 4 doors marked with the name of a god. Well, one of them not really a god, but still a figure from mythology. They are Neptune. I wonder why that name is here, since that is Roman. Of course, still the counterpart of the Greek god Poseidon, the god of the sea. Thor, which is not even a god from that region at all, as that is a Nordic one. Atlas, that is a Greek god, the god carrying the world. And after whom also the books with maps are named. We also call that an atlas. And lastly, the non-god Damocles, who had to die while there was a sword hanging above his head. The door to Thor is open. Now I'm not really interested in entering that right now. I first want to get rid of a few beds down below. Let's see, well, this will open another door. Neptune. And there is another switch at the bottom, and this is also some batteries come, I think. That is to Atlas, and I think all the god doors are open now. Well, this door is pretty much standing out here, and you've already guessed it, this is a secret passage. And the way to open it is far from obvious. So I will show you how, but for that I must first go all the way up. And those were the beds I needed to get rid of before attempting that, and they would be in my way. The time the door is open is extremely short. Okay, let's see. This is always a bit hard to do. Okay. Won't work that way, I guess. Let's see. Well, I do not want to take on any of those doors puzzles right now, which all contain puzzles linked to the mythical role the gods or personalia played. Because doing so would release some lions down below, or the most terrible monkey of all, Pierre Dupont, who can also appear down below. Yes, you may hate this, as you may have to do this multiple times, especially when you want to go for that secret passage on the ground floor. And the question is, of course, if that secret passage is worth it. Well, the trigger to open it is just above the door to the Atlas section. And I hear the sounds of a bat. I can't see it. Oof. Ah! How long ago did I saved last? That wasn't at that secret passage, was it? Fuck that. Well, on the bright side, I can now put right that I forgot a secret passage before. And of course, I should save more often in that main shaft. I must watch out for that crocodile, as I can't kill it while I'm in the water. Well, let's get this show on the road once more then, shall we? Well, let's now do things a bit in the slower way then. At least the door to the Tor section is open. Well, when you stand on this tile, the door below will open for a very brief time. And you will actually see it close when you wait long enough upstairs, but the way down is just not easily doable. Basically, I should do this way. Do it like this. And then I can do that quickly. However, those bats I just killed would on the first run always get in the way and make you get out of time, as the timer is really narrow. Well, let's have a medipack. And another save game. Yeah, the door to the store section is open, but I am not interested in taking those challenges on before I did that secret passage. Come on, I even died for it, so now I shall have it. Matter of pride. I know, pride is one of the 7 sins. But there is a kind of code of honor, you know. They say that in a circus, that every circus artist who messes up a trick, getting themselves into a very dangerous situation, should perform that messed up trick again. This to make sure that they won't lose confidence in doing it again. Because as soon as a circus artist loses their confidence, performing any stunt can become very dangerous. And of course this is only a computer game, but yet perhaps I need to be confident. This is where it went wrong, because of those fucking bats. It's one down. And that's the other. Well, I deliberately didn't land on the tile itself. This to make sure the timer is entirely fresh when I try this. Let's make a save game, because if I mess it up by either being out of time or getting myself killed, I can just immediately try it again. Too slow. And you see how narrow that timer is. And now I made it, but only just. Now the door will close anytime I am inside here. Don't worry, it will open up, and once I'm outside, the door will remain open for the remainder of the time that I'm here. Not that I need anything here anymore, as those 2 prizes are all that is there. So decide for yourself if all the trouble is worth it. Well, that's the door to the Atlas section. Well, let's now get to the main part of this level. 4 locks and 4 bars. So any lock that's opened removes a bar. When the door opens, I can go through it and exit this level. And all the 4 gods have a challenge based on the thing they were famous for in mythology. Now, when I do this from down to up, Damocles should be the first to cross my path. Now, I don't remember if in this attempt I already opened the door. Well, we see soon enough. I need to get over there anyway. Yes, door is open. Before I enter. Doesn't count as a secret passage, but hey, it's extra treasure anyway. Well, as you can see, all swords on the ceiling, very big swords. And as you can see, at this very time, they do nothing at all. Won't, however, stay that way forever. As soon as I pick up this key, which is the first key leading to the exit, you will see something nasty. The shadows of those swords are turning around. And when hanging swords start to move in any kind of way, it is never a good sign. Let's first pick up the treasure here, so that I don't have to come back for it later. Well, all the way down, apparently those swords can defy the laws of physics by going straight through a wall and even the ceiling. And yes, they do change course, depending on my current position. So being careful is required. Of course, you can watch the swords a bit by minding the shadows. Can I still move? Yes, I can. As I was a bit stuck there. Of course, those pillars make it sometimes a bit hard to see where you are going, as the camera routine is downright terrible, and this is one of those puzzles in which that can really get to you. But I guess I made it without a scratch. Apparently not. Maybe I was too focused on the swords to see what was truly happening. Nothing down there, I think. Well, not much business down there anyway right now. Let's see. Thor. That is made it. But this hammer is the actual trap. And I have to make it go down. However, if I get splashed under it, I'll be dead. But you really need it to hear that click or it won't come down. Well, this push block was my not climbing it, pushing it. Anyway, this block was my reward for doing this. That should do. Yes, I'm there. So time to go up. And let's first get that medipack. At this point, let's just save anyway. Time for a little jump. And let's claim the key. Now, there is no way to immediately get down there without getting yourself killed. So, I should just jump my way back. And do it this way. And now I must make my way back through there, and yes, those fucking lightnings will strike again. Could be worse. And for the time being, the only way is up. And yes, there I see that monkey named Pierre Dupont. So I must watch it. He can hurt me up here, unfortunately. It is, however, pretty hard to hurt him from up here. So I will have to deal with him later. The third challenge, Atlas. Well, this is the only challenge in which there is a monster, just a gorilla, inside. I play too many RPGs that I speak of monsters. It's down. And this is the actual challenge. See that boulder over there? It represents the world. For some reason, Atlas will no longer be able to carry it and make it roll down, killing me always. Unless I was only not doing this the right way. Perhaps I will manage this time. Atlas is actually the easiest of the four, but you should really watch out not to lose your patience. And the key. Very well, and that leaves only one Neptune. And as we know, Neptune is on the top. Well, let's have a look down. I don't see Pierre. That was supposed to be a lion's growl. Yeah, you can see one walking there. Those lions can actually not hurt me up here. But getting them hurt from up here is also a very hard thing to do. So let's not even try it. Probably got them all, but I was actually doing this a bit blindly. Well, let's see. And as was to be expected, Neptune is about swimming, since he is the god of the sea after all. As soon as I jump into the water, I will be sucked to the bottom immediately, and I have no way to get back out unless I flip the switch down below. Of course, the key is also at the bottom of this pit. So here goes. There's the switch. And well, let's go down. Claim the key, and now back up. ASAP. Well, that should mean I got all 4 keys now. Neptune, Atlas, Damocles, Thor, and of course the Skion. I guess that's the wrong way. Yes, the exit is there. Time to jump. let's see. 2 lions and 1 very annoying man to get out of my way. Why those lions leave Pierre alone, I don't know. He doesn't look much like someone who can handle lions to me. Fucking asshole. Where is he? How could he hit me from down there? Well, I hope he fled. Apparently he did not. At least I could make that lion eat lead. And I think Pierre also made a run for it. So let's open the door. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Open sesame. And so I can conclude St. Francis's Folly and go into the Colosseum. Right, the Colosseum is the next place, which is a pretty well designed dungeon. Of course, this only looks like a cave and not yet like a Colosseum. But you will see the Colosseum soon enough, but first I had to kill Kroko. Well, let's see. There is the Colosseum and a lion. Of course, I must not mess this up like that. At the Colosseum, the lion dies tonight. Well, yeah, there is no easy way to get in the Colosseum. After all, this is a video game, and we are already a bit on the way, so no more nice treatments. Come on out there. I know you're hungry, so let me feed you some lead. Yeah. Yep. Come out and eat lead. Come on, buddy. Haven't got all day. Accept it that your life is over. Yeah, this can take some time. Did I ever tell you that playing Tomb Raider sometimes requires a bit of patience? I haven't got all day, you know. He fell for it. Of course, you realize that in a real situation I would never have done that. But then again, I ain't even cut out to make a trip like Lara is doing at all. So I'm actually glad that this is just a video game. And speaking of video games, no video games without secrets these days. And here is one. Let's pull up. And that was a little recording error. I should really learn not to touch that Windows key. That wasn't an issue in the original days. But using DOSBox, that is quite an issue. Anyway, the shotgun shells are my reward for this secret passage. I'm inside. Well, let's take out the shotgun. I don't need to open that gate. But as soon as I do, a lion will come out and is now killed. And now a little moment, as I was also making tea, and dang, I see that the sugar bowl is not at my computer table. Luckily I could get it without having to take this headset off. And as long as I keep Lara positioned here, nothing serious will happen. I know the game well enough to know that. As soon as I continue though, that damn monkey called Pierre Dupont will likely be on my tail. So hopefully I can create a little bit of distance. Well, the monkey down there can't hurt me. Is it dead? I certainly hope so. The lion is too far away to aim at. Is that other lion closer? Yes, it is. It's dead. And there is Pierre. Saw you, motherfucker. Get away, I have no time to play with you right now. And where is that other lion? Yeah, there it is, it's only too far away. Come closer. Come to Auntie Laura. Very well. Now I can safely descend. Let me first enjoy a sip of tea. Needed that. Well, take a look here. This looks like a Colosseum, doesn't it? With even a VIP room where the Emperor or High Person or whatever could be. Two lions down. That gate comes later, but it had to be open. And this is to open my way out of here. However, some lions that weren't here before have now come into the arena. Of course, I can just jump into this hole into safety. Never turn your back on your opponent, kitty. Die, die, we all pass away, but don't wear a frown, cause it's really okay. You might try and hide, and you might try and pray, but we all end up the remains of the day. Good tea. Well, it keeps my mind sharp, at least I hope so. And I will need that in this particular place. These two gates will only be opened for a few seconds. So I really must, as soon as I open them, act quickly. Focus and go. Made it. Well, at least that door doesn't have a time limit. Let's first grab this prize and walk in a straight line. Well, this part is easy. Now a bit of a harder part is to come. Yes, I need to get on that rock up there. I really wonder where that gorilla fell when I shot it. Ah, there it is. Always nice to confirm that an enemy is really dead. Can save you a lot of trouble. One thing I wonder though, when lying onto that thing, can you watch the fight down over this barrier? Ooh. Let's put them on base right now. Okay, that should do for now. Very good, very good, very good. Now, you would think that these doors lead to the exit. That is, however, not true. This gate leads to the exit. And yes, the exit here is underwater. Well, let's not worry about that right now. Now remember that I made a little run before I jumped onto the VIP lounge, but on my way back I must not do that. If I would make a little run, she would jump right over it to her death. Yes, I need to get down back again, and now must I watch out not to fall into that spiked pit. And that was English with a bit of Dutch grammar. Forgive me. That is one of the woes of being bilingual. Mange merde. Two beds down. See that boulder up there? Well, it's not a threat. The only way is up. Well, and here is the switch to the next port. Open sesame. Now, Pierre got me a bit on an unexpected moment, because normally he should spawn again. I'm not quite sure if he will now. But a lion should also spawn with him. Yes, he spawned again. I saw him running away. I hope I can avoid him. At least I don't have to worry about that fucking lion. Yes, stay away. Mange merde, Pierre. Je te déteste. Okay. Yes, I hate you two little bats. So die. You're in my way. Open sesame. So, that was the last of my tea. And let's now see if I can outrun Pierre Dupont. Yes, that door that pretends to be an exit, but is actually not. And in order to get the exit open, I will need a key that is on the other side of this water basin. So let's push another block. And again. Ah. An empty room, huh? I think not. Well, time to claim the key I wanted. There it is. Nice key. And another swim. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Very well. And now I need to go back into the arena, and hopefully Pierre will leave me alone. Well, I guess I am in luck. Die, you silly monkey. Yes, it's to get into that VIP lounge. It was just the same way I got there before. That is not that way, that is this way. Fortunately, I don't have to do that falling gate puzzle again. I'll just past the spikes. Well, let's see. Well, that's that. Now I must watch out. Pierre is still out there and he can hit me from here. Righto. Okay. Now I'm not out of the woods yet. But at least Pierre can't bother me anymore. But there is a crocodile down there and I simply cannot kill it. Since I cannot use my weapons underwater. And now the way to the exit is open, so I can enter Palace Midas. The crocodile got past me. And it cannot catch up with me anymore. I'm safe. And that's it for the Colosseum. Next stop, Palace Midas. First thing to do is to get up Otherwise I could drown in here. Well, let's see this way. Well, this is the only level in Greece where Pierre won't show his visage de merde. And that is already worth a lot. Well, let's see now. Not that way. This way. Now, some monkeys can get in my way. There's another one. Not anymore. Oh, where I hear a monkey. I really want to kill them all. A very important reason is whenever I leave alive in this particular area, can group up and get all against me. Before I get onto these pillars, let's first check something up. The Omicron. I've been in the coronavirus thing too much. The omega signs mean up. The epsilon signs mean down. So that means 2 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down. So I got to memorize that. Yeah, okay. Let's do this well and get those treasures over there. A set of magnum clips. And a small matter pack. Now the magnums happen to be in a secret passage on this floor. Is there a good way down? Yes, there is. Let's see. Made it. Up, up, down, up, down. Just to refresh the memory. Up, up, down, up, down. And this is quite easy as long as you don't act too quickly. And yes, those switches are tied to the switch pattern that was on the door. So this one had to go down. And this one had to go down. Right. And luckily I don't have to go over those pillars again, as here is the shortcut. Yeah, a room with a lot of spikes. Right now those spikes are pretty easy to get past. But there's more to this, of course. I really hate to see Lara pulling blocks. But I guess another time is still needed. And well, I'm afraid it's not over yet. That was a lot of noise. Well, let's go up. La, 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 da, da, da. And now we see that a jumping pillar course has come to be, but one missed jump and die. It's easier than it looks, yet it is still a matter of perfect timing and keeping your nerves under control, as when you do this too fast, you're done for. That was a little aiming error. Well, let's try that again. The big handicap on this particular jump is the rotten camera position. And why didn't the fucking jump button work? Now it does. And there is the object I need. However, there is a monkey in that place. And that monkey is very, very annoying. Especially when you don't time your jump correctly. I don't need a shotgun. I was really wondering, did I take a run on that first attempt? I think I did. And that is what cost me my life. It is, as you can see, very important that you only run before a jump when you have to. The further you get in the game, the more you must mind that. So here I must not do that. And while here I can save myself a lot of time. The next stop. Let me check that door. Very nice that the first one is unreadable. As far as I remember, that switch had to be up. So that basically means up, down, down, up. Or up, up, down, down, up. Well. So this one should be down. Yes, the door is open. So let's get in there. Yeah, not a pool. Dang. My back is gonna hurt by watching that. Yeah, that sounded pretty dramatic. Well, you will soon enough what happens. Yes, pulling that block caused this mess. Cool, huh? But that mess will allow me to get over. It is a bit of precision work, so once I'm up there I will have to save my game. As it is quite a difficult angle to jump in. Let's see. Precisely where I want it to be. Very good. And now the pillar in the middle. That is a jump that can easily go wrong due to the rotten camera settings. So let's see. I think I got it. Yes. And why the fuck didn't the jump button work? I know, lame excuse. And that takes care of the hard work in this particular room. Very good, very good. really gotta watch out here. As you would think you could easily get close to that water. The fact is, you cannot. I hope that monkey down there ate enough of lead. But he was not my prime target at that moment. These two monkeys are two bats. Yeah, that water, what you are seeing, is actually an aqueduct. And a dangerous aqueduct, as two crocodiles are in there. Or are they supposed to be alligators? Whatever. That's one dead crocodile. And there is another. Yes, come closer. Not close enough. He got away. Violets are blue, roses are red. I just hate you, so prepare to eat lead. Well, the fun part is I don't need to be here, but there is a nice secret in this place. And yes, that medipack you see there on the left is the prize. Well, this goes pretty precise, but if it goes wrong I'll end up in the water, so not really through disaster. Made it. And gotcha. A medipack and magnum clips. And let's get out of this place. If you wonder why I took that entire ride underwater, well, basically it's faster. Now my true target was down, and I simply needed the edge of the aqueduct to get in the right position to go down. And here is another secret passage. Growl, growl, growl. Well, whatever is down there could team up with the other animals. and all get me at the beginning of this level. So the more lead they get, the better, and well, if they are dead, it's even more better. Okay. Yeah, I heard a lion growl, but this monkey is my prime concern. It's still alive, huh? Not anymore, I guess. And that monkey down there got away. Well, I could wait for it to return, but that can take forever. I know there's a monkey there, yes. Correction, there was a monkey there. Well, that medipack over there looks like a secret passage, but it's not. I actually have to get over there. Dum-de-dum. This really got me the first time I played this game. This is one of the first places where directions are not as obvious. There's a bed there. Another. Of course, no need to waste my shotgun shells. Come on, get away from behind that rock. If my calculations are correct, I must be able to make it while I have still my guns up. And of course, I always manage to mess something like that up. Well, at least I got unhurt. Ooh. Well, you gotta watch out here as those tiles are loose. Well, let's pick up that. Well, when I mess up, then I'll get into the water and that will take me straight into the aqueduct. I do not really want that. So let's better make it. Well, let's see. Ooh. Apparently I didn't get hurt. That was a stroke of luck. Less deep than I thought. You gotta forgive me. I know this game pretty well. I cannot remember every tiny thing. Well, there are a lot of animals down there. I would love that, but that lion on the other side is my prime concern. That is the only enemy who can get to me right away. Yeah. Okay, that monkey is killed. Did I hit something? I'm afraid not. It got away. Damn you. Is he dead? Yes. There's a crocodile down there. I know it. Come out there, motherfucker. I haven't got all day. It never makes me wait this long. What is happening down there? I could try my chances. I guess I must, but it won't come out. Yeah, there it is. Well, it ignored me. I'll be. Maybe it wasn't hungry. Now, you really gotta watch out, as there is a little gap down there. And another lead bar. Now this is well, with that monkey down, things are a bit easier. game is it can be a painful jump. But those lions do not easily get away from under that roof. However, they can't reach me here. That monkey, however, can. Damn. That fucking monkey brought me into trouble. Well, saved by the medipack. Nothing coming out there. Let's have my shotgun at the ready, as anything can get in my way. I saw a monkey. Well, that takes care of that. And somewhere here a switch is hidden. There it is. That opens the secret passage to the magnums. However, this is a very fucking hard obstacle that will get in the way. Trust me on that one. Yes, those blades will cut you in two, and there is a loose tile between them. And that is... only a very well-timed jump could get you through that. And now the style between them is still there. And the bad news is the only way out is through those blades. But at least I got the magnums. Let's first have another save before I try. Perfect go. It is perfect timing to get you through there. I often mess that up. I believe in the non-commentary version I needed more time for that. No matter. Let's move on. Keep on track, keep on track, keep on track. Well, You know the story of the hand of Midas. Whatever touches the hand turns into gold. And yes, even living beings. So, to demonstrate, if I jump onto the hand... Okay, that was maybe a bit of a bug, as I didn't end on the hand. Damn. Well, let's do it the easy way then. A nice golden statue of Lara Croft. Of course, I came here to get some gold. I can't help it, but the way she does this always makes me think about something. Well, forget about that. I got my gold bars. And let's get out of here. Down, triple up, down. Well, that shouldn't be too hard to do, eh? I too like living dangerously. Down. And that should open the door. And I should have my shotgun at the ready as a lion is waiting for me. Yoo-hoo. Too bad I could shoot a little faster. Yes, another set of shotgun shells. I got through them pretty quick after all. Okay, a little damage, but that doesn't matter anymore. The hard part is done. All I got to do now is to open the door to the cistern. Okay, and this one. There you go. Open sesame. And so far, Palace Midas, the cistern, awaits. Right. The cistern, which happens to be my favorite level in the game, particularly because it's beautifully designed. Not that you see much of that here. No, push it. Push it. Push it, go. Push it. Push it real cool. Rats. Aside from crocodiles, the only enemies who can swim. So only crocodiles and rats can. And that is here, since the cistern is a subterranean water storage. You'll find them a lot here. Well, and this is my favorite room in the game when it comes to design. And that is one dead crocodile. And another dead crocodile. Come on, rats. You guys do eat anything, don't you? How about some lead? No more rats? Yeah, there is another rat. Yes, I knew that rat was there. Hello, Peter Pettigrew. Some more shotgun shells. Yes, and another one like that. Up, up, and up. That was what I needed. Now there are two doors. It is very important right now to only open the left one, to keep the right one locked a little while longer. This has to do with a kind of a bug in the level design, which could get you eternally stuck when the bug goes off. Now, before I open this door, let's first save the game. As there are some monkeys in there, one of them named Pierre Dupont. There is a reason why I am ignoring Pierre as much as I can. Because as long as he doesn't despawn here, he won't spawn on the other places here. And this is actually the spot where he can do the least of damage. And now I am out of Pierre's range, and with a little luck, forever. There is a crocodile down there. Yes, I saw it moving. Yeah, there's a second crocodile down there. It can't harm me. Of course, it tries. Now listen very carefully, as I shall say this only once. Never make a run for that jump. If you do, you'll be crocodile feet. Are you hungry, fella? Can't reach me. Bye bye. You probably already heard it. There's a rat down there. And some spikes. At least the rat is dead. Yeah, even this being a short jump, you have to do this with running, otherwise the ceiling will make sure you'll land on the spikes. And another dead rat. Where is it? There. Now it is because I ignored that visage du merde called Pierre Dupont before that he doesn't spawn here. Open sesame. Now the best way to get down is the long way. Otherwise get killed. Which was just plain stupidity on my side. Let's do this jump right this time. Now, whatever you do, don't get into the water before you have that key. Once in, you cannot get out, as the shores are too high. Okay. I can, however, yes, do this. There is the key. Gotcha. And now that I have the key, I can safely get into the water. And I think it's dead now. Not that it's of any value at this point, but I have a reason for this. Let's see. Is this the correct way? No, this was the way back. Yeah. You see, the shores are too high. So Lara can't get out there. This must be the right way. Oh, dang, dang, dang. This way. Very good. That is one part done. Now let's put this place entirely underwater. Should be fun, eh? Now, Pierre would normally spawn here, but since I didn't make him despawn before, and he can't be on two places at once, and time for another swim. And trying to avoid some rats. There's no point in trying to kill the rats down in the water. It's actually only a waste of time. And there is another key. Now this is a bit of a death trap. Avoided that. Don't mind those two stinking rats, they can't reach you anyway. And a very proper way to kill them is also non-existent. So leave them be. This ramp is slippery. Behold, the main room, but now completely submerged. let's first do this. And now that this rat is already dead, really a hard job getting rid of the other and claim the prizes. Thinking ahead can get you a great deal sometimes. Okay, now for the door on the right. I gotta watch out. Sometimes Pierre comes out of that room I wanted him confined in. No trouble this time. Now, these spikes were supposed to kill you when this room was not submerged, like it is now. However, for some reason, you can't survive the fall down there and be stuck forever. Must be careful as I released a crocodile in this process. Yes, there it is. And now I should have 2 silver keys and a gold one. That means that I got everything I need to advance to the final level in Greece, the Tomb of Tehoken. That's 1. And that's 2. And yes, there is the gold lock, but you can also see a monkey, if you look well. However, I can't do anything about that monkey, as I can't shoot enemies who are not yet activated. So a little trick is required here. Yes, I did this on purpose. Because now I am not in reach of that fucking monkey. So I can safely kill it. What is this? Goodbye. You'll never meet again. Now opening this one will release 2 lions. Getting another platform, huh? Now I can better go to that lower block. That makes the lions unable to hide from me. Oh, yeah. That doesn't lead too far. Come on, get back here. Haven't got all day. I guess it could hide. Where the hell did it go to? There's not much room out there. Well, that guy's... Don't ever flip that switch. It's a trap. And that's it for the cistern. And that only leaves me with the final level of the Greece section, the Tomb of Tehoken. Right. This is the final level of the section in Greece. Excuse me about that. I'm also trying to eat while I'm doing this, and for some reason I always need to hiccup when I eat. Anyway, this is the second time I have to do this dungeon, as the first time I tried to record it, the recording got busted. The section here in Greece was not very kind on me, I guess. At this particular moment, this is the only place where I can breathe, so that is why I'll wait here. And This is a very large dungeon. I could find Le Visage du Merde, in other words, Pierre Dupont, halfway already. And he is waiting for me as a boss, so I can kill him for once and for all. And we all think, finally. Well, I suck at these talks, so let's just get into action. Deep breath, and down. I can't go up here, the place is entirely submerged. Flipping this switch will lower the water level. So now I can get out of the water here. Okay, from here I need to make my way to the other side. Now, I could just hop over there. That's the short way to do it. But perhaps if you look well on the wall to the right, you can already see an arrow shooting trap. And there is also one on the other side of the room. So I'll decide not to take that road, but to take this road instead. Perhaps a bit of a longer distance, but now the arrow shooters won't get activated. And that makes things a lot easier. Well, let's flood the place. Now, let's first take this small medipack. But the water itself is not where I need to be right now. I need to go down this water. Now, these are two pools connected by an underground corridor. The current in that corridor now goes against the direction I want to go. However, this switch will change the direction of the current. And now you will even see that I go faster than I would normally be able to. Take care of that. And taking another bite from my bread with cheese. Yes, I'm Dutch, so it is young Gouda cheese. I happen to love young Gouda cheese. And if you ever wondered about the Dutch pronunciation of Gouda, that happens to be Gouda, the name of the city where the cheese originated from. Well, enough about Dutch cheese, as we are now going to deal with a French guy, Pierre Dupont, whom I now nicknamed Le Visage du Merde. Yes, there he is. Mange merde. I just said eat shit in French. Apparently he didn't like that idea, so he ran away. Yeah, I need to calm down here. This entire game always reminded me of Prince of Persia. The original DOS game, that is. Which I should record soon. This actually even more. Apparently I didn't do that completely right. In Dutch I like to call those blades klapzagen. A crocodile down there. Now I came down here for two reasons. First of all, to make sure that crocodile is dead, as I will later submerge this place. Then I don't want that crocodile in my way, as I can't kill it when the place is submerged. And there's also a little secret passage here, which you can open by touching these different looking tiles, and the door will open. La 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 la. Okay, what I'm going to do now looks very extremely hard, but the truth is that it's piss easy. All you have to do is keep the jump button and the action button, by default the Alt and the Control button, or that's at least how I configured it, pressed, and Lara will just automatically do the rest. And now another bite from my bread. Time to go down. By the way, when you submerge the place, the secret passage will close. So it makes no sense to try to do this swimming in order to get an easier job. once in Egypt, you will find those klapzagen, as I call them in Dutch, pretty much. A tiny bit of a distance. That should do. Or not. Yes, that should do. Okay, this is a pretty long jump. It looks hard because you can't see what you are doing. However, if you remember the instructions that Lara gave you in the tutorial of her house, things should be easy. This will be a bit harder, and I'm now actually trying to get Lara a bit on the line of the two tiles. That's too far. I hope this will do. This in order to avoid that swinging blade. I should be at the correct distance now. Made it! Now, doing this carelessly will get you killed. And I think you can see why that is. Just keep going, just keep going. How it's hanging. Did you hear that? That was the secret passage down below closing as a protection against the submerge trick. And flee! Now this rat is a bit fucking things up. I cannot kill it right now for the dead simple reason that it's not activated. So I must move closer until it activates, and only then I can kill it. Now on the other side of this submerged corridor, a lion is waiting for me. A lioness doesn't have mates. Now I'm wondering, that might even be the last lion I'll find in the entire game, as they are not featured in the Egypt section. That's one down, yes. All I have to do is holding the fire button now. Lara will shoot automatically when that blasted monkey is in shooting range. think I heard a dead scream. So yes, 2 dead monkeys. A nice medipack and a key. And the key can already be used here. Now you did hear the secret passage jingle. The truth is, despite that jingle, this is not a secret passage. And it is also not counted as one at the end of this level. Yes, there's a monkey. Push it. Push it, Cole. Push it. But push it real good. Let's first shoot the very special kill. The very last monkey I'll meet in the game, if I ain't mistaken. Monkey see, monkey die. Klapzagen. Yes, I decided to pull, because despite seeing Lara pulling always hurts my back, but I got a reason for that. More time to avoid the rats. The last rats I'll meet in the game. this time, but that room is trapped. Two boulders out of the way. No more boulders in Greece. The next one is in Egypt. I really wonder what that noise is. Was never able to find that out. Actually, it is the first time I hear it due to my headset. And what do we have here? A slide down into the water. And in that subterranean lake is an island where the tomb itself is located. And also the place where Pierre Dupont is waiting for me. So I can get rid of Le Visage du Merde for once and for all. There's also a crocodile down there. The last one in Greece. But not of the game. Let's go! Schnappi, das kleine Krokodil. Ich komm aus Ägypten, das liegt direkt am Nil. Und erst warten ich im Ei. Und da schnappte ich mich frei. A very annoying children's song. Can spook in your head forever. And no, I'm not going to apologize for that. And let's flip the switch. A door underwater to open. Let's save the game. And dive. Well, behold, the entrance to the tomb of Tehoken. Only the door is locked. Now, these centaur statues are not statues. They are actually guardians of this temple. I'm not gonna fight them. That's only a waste of effort and ammo. The left statue will come to life as soon as I approach the door now, but as I said, I'm going to ignore it. The statues are actually Atlantean mutants, and in the Egypt section I will get a lot to deal with those guys. Here I can just skip them. I merely drew my guns in order to greet
A little late for the prize giving, no? It is the technical weakness.
Tu veux de mourir? Tu es mort. Et je ne suis pas triste. Right, that is the key. The second Scion. And the magnums that I already had. If you didn't take the magnums in Palace Midas, you would have them now anyway. And with that, the door is open. And here to enter the chamber of the tomb itself. Well, the audio here in which Lara manages to read the Egyptian hieroglyphs here is a CD audio track, but due to emulation issues in DOSBox, they are silent now. Anyway, that ends this video, as I was only going to record the Greek part in this particular video. I'll be back next week when I'm going to Egypt with you. So, see you then. Bye bye.